Cracking Three Fitters. It is day number 17, which means it's mobility day. Just got off my tread wall, and my shoulders are pretty tight, so like I mentioned in my assessment, I have a lot of shoulder work to do, and today I'm going to show you the magic of the lacrosse ball. So we're going to do two spots. One is going to be the back of the shoulder that attaches to your rotator cuff muscles. The other is the calf. The rotators are really important to help my shoulders stay strong during the bench press, right? So when I'm loaded back in this position, shoulder joint needs to be mobile so that I'm not compromising my arm position in my shoulder socket. It gets a little nitty gritty in the anatomy of stuff, and I'm not going to go into that because then you'd definitely stop watching this. On the calf side of things, right, I don't want my calves to be tight so that when I get into the bottom of my squat, I don't lift the heels off the ground, I don't transfer weight forward and lose all the power in my legs. So let's check it out. All right, everybody, lacrosse ball here, $4, one of the best investments you can make in your overall mobility health. So let's check this out. We're going to put the ball right at the outer edge of your shoulder blade, and that's where all your rotator muscles connect. They help keep your shoulder strong and stable inside the socket during movement. So as we discussed in my assessment, I have some shoulder mobility issues. So I want to release all that gunked up tissue that's keeping my shoulder from moving the way it should. So I'm going to put all of my body weight onto this ball. I'm going to roll over onto it, get nice and deep pressure on there, and then I'm going to go through external and internal rotation. And this helps to release all of that gunked up tissue by putting pressure as I'm stretching through the range of motion. I'm going to do this about 15, 20 times maybe, probably about 3 sets throughout the day. And it kind of hurts during, as any deep tissue massage would, but it feels great after. It's really worth it to regain my shoulder mobility. So, invest. Next, let's check out the calf. All right, so for the calf, so when we think of the squat, we think of the bottom range of the squat. So if I'm going to fall into my squat position, right, there needs to be a lot of mobility through the calf here. My calf needs to be able to stretch for me to sink low into this bottom squat position. So when I'm doing a lot of leg work, calves get tight, right? They're stabilizers for the bottom range. We want to make sure that they're really healthy so I don't lose any balance and transfer weight forward or back. So we're going to go back to the lacrosse ball. We're going to get it under the calf muscle, and there's technically 2 parts, right? But I know my tight side is the outside, so I'm going to jam this ball right here, put my whole weight on it, right? If you really want to get crazy with it, you can stack your legs. Then you're going to go up, good, stable, solid shoulder position, and lift your body up. And you're going to roll either back and forth. You can go side to side. You get some cross fiber movement. You can even pick the heel up and kind of try to roll around with just body weight. Right? And so again, it's going to be feeling like a deep tissue massage, but it's great at releasing all that deep, tight, gunked up connective tissue that's preventing your movement and limiting your squat ability. So I'm going to be working on this because I want to get my bottom range really solid. It's going to help me get to my goal of 405 pounds in the squat. I'll be working on that. So stay tuned for tomorrow.